ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਅਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ। ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ 'ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸ ਸੀਗਾ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਆ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਰਿਸਪੌਂਸ ਦੇ ਰਹੀ ਆ। ਅਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਾਹਲੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ ਵੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਤੋਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਕਰੋ। ਪਰ ਵੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਉਸੇ ਟਾਈਮ 'ਤੇ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਅਤੇ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਸਵੇਰੇ 6 ਵਜੇ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਕਰਾਂ। ਅਤੇ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਲੁੱਕ ਆਊਟ ਫॉर ਦੈਟ ਕਿ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਅਤੇ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਸਵੇਰੇ 6 ਵਜੇ। ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੁਣ ਅਗਲੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਉਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਮੰਗਲਵਾਰ ਸਵੇਰੇ 6 ਵਜੇ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ। ਅਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਫਿਰ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ 6 ਵਜੇ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਜੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਵੀ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਔਨ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਰਾਂ। ਅਤੇ ਆਈ ਹੋਪ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰੋਗੇ। ਜੇ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਲਾਈਕ ਅਤੇ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ। ਅਤੇ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਇਸ ਚੈਨਲ 'ਤੇ ਆਏ ਹੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਾ ਭੁੱਲਿਓ। ਅਤੇ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਬੈਲ ਆਈਕਨ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਬਾ ਦਿਓ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਵੀਡੀਓਜ਼ ਮੈਂ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਕਰਾਂ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਔਨ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣ। ਚਲੋ ਜੀ, ਕਰੋ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਇਸ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ। ਪਾਰਟ 2।
Okay, so you make pretty good money driving a truck. Was it long distance or?
No, just a short distance.
Okay. And what happened then?
So after that, so money keep rolling in. I got my PR, I got citizenship and all that. And suddenly I realized that time is passing so quick. Long shifts, 12-hour shifts.
Wow.
And then 1 hour to work, one hour back. So it was like 12 to 14 to 16 hour shifts every day.
Wow.
So I was so stressed and I didn't want to do it. I needed money but still don't want to do it. So I started looking for something else. And then I was researching like everybody try to go like how to make money online and all that. And I was looking there, how much crap out there. And I stumbled upon one of your podcast. It was with an Australian guy. His name is Jose and I forgot the lady's name. Episode 89 if you want to listen. So you was talking to them. So because your everything was like in YouTube, if anybody was saying like do this, people was from USA, but I wanted somebody who is in Australia doing something in Australia, right? So I found that. I listened to this, it sounded legit to me, and then I find your podcast, listen to it like 2-3 episode, and then I said nah, I should start from first one. So I switch over to first one, and like that time it was like earphones in my ears, driving truck whole day long, listening to your podcast. And then there was like so many reference, Rich Dad Poor Dad books, and then other podcasts like Tropical MBA and all that. There was like whole new world open to me. So I listened around 15 days. Your everything was finished.
You listened to over 100 episodes in 15 days?
Yeah, not only that, books. I was continuously listening, not doing nothing that, no Facebook, no films, no movies, nothing at all, not talking to anybody, just doing that.
Wow.
And it impacted so hard on me. So I still remember, I was, the guys in Australia, I'm sure a lot of guys listening in Australia. So I was delivering in, there is this work called Lilydale. So I was delivering in Lilydale, Woolworths. So I was sitting there, opened the Dropship Lifestyle website, and it was like $999. And so I thought, should I buy this or should I buy Done For You? So, but I had money. I was able to spend it, but it was like big question, should I do it? I said, fuck it, I'll just go buy it. I spent like $5,000 then and there.
Oh, wow.
To get it done. So I am fully in. So, and I get Laura to done my first store.
So what's crazy is when I first started, the course was a lot smaller. There was no option. There's no done for you package.
Yep.
It was 8 videos, and each video was like 12 minutes long. And it was, in the beginning, it was really cheap. It was a couple $100. And Anton, every year, he just updates it, adds more. And then it's very recent. I think just a few years ago, people started asking him a lot, like, can you make the website? Because I don't have tech skills. I'm not like a, and even though Shopify is pretty easy to drag and drop and use templates, there's a lot of people that have zero web skills at all, zero tech skills. So he's like, all right, well, my sister's a designer. She's made a bunch of stores. We can just outsource it to her and she can make the store and just charge more for it. So if you guys haven't checked out the site, you can go to antonmethod.com and check out Anton's course. But so you bought it, and then what happened next?
So when I bought it, I started my niche selection. They give you like, I think 2 weeks to get it everything ready. So I did that. I did my niche selection and I talked to Laura. She created the website. And because this was the first time, I didn't know anything.
Was it hard to go through the niche selection process?
I didn't feel like that hard. When I was listening to your podcast and all that, I knew that what should I look for. So I already had in mind. So, but when I was doing the course, I just tick every area. I'll tell you guys, it was painting store. So I was trying to sell paintings. But it was like super fail. First one, I spent $5,000 and it's super fail. And
why do you think it failed?
Because there was not enough demand, and there was some established guys, and the other thing was like AdWords was so new to me, so I was questioning. I didn't question like the system. I knew that it's working, it's right. If there is any problem, it's in me or my selection. So then I decided that I should.
Why do you think that you had that mindset? Because I'm sure a lot of people at that point would have been like, oh, this doesn't work.
No, because it was the foundation of like, I'm the type of person, if I don't believe in something, so I will not do it. If I'm committed to it, then it's not him, it's me. Yeah, on the first place, I will check everything. I will do everything, every research that I can do, and then I commit to it. So I did that. I listened so many like people, like everybody was on your podcast was saying like, yeah, it's working. Even though like if 2 people or 3 people are saying that it's working, maybe 100 who doesn't put like 100%, maybe that's why they are not failing. So, and I can say now that it was my niche selection that was bad. That's why I got failed. And plus that I didn't try to learn that much. And after that first fail, I decided to go with coaching. There's guys, Clint and from Ecom Fire. They offered a course, like a personalized training. So I called them. He said to me that if you want, you can select like write 10 niches and I will pick one. You can do that. So I did that. I gave him 3. I said, select one of them. So he selected one. And when it came back, I because I was in Australia, I did few tweaks. Like Anton says like, go for one product. But I did go for one industry because my suppliers had like couple like whole industry equipment. So I put it on my website. I said, why not? And it worked.
Okay.
So, yep.
Yeah, great, man. So congratulations for not giving up or not blaming the system.
Thank you.
And just, going forward, because I know it's not easy, especially in the beginning when you're not sure it's not working yet and you spend a lot of money.
Yep.
You spent $5,000.
It was 6 now by then, and I was out of money then because I spent so much money. So I couldn't turn back to Laura because it was another $2,000. So I was forced to learn to make the website. And after talking to Clint, he said, okay, when you want to come back on? I said, tomorrow. he said, okay, would you be able to finish it? I said, okay, you don't have to worry about that. I will do it. And in one day, I finished my whole website, and next day I was with him with the website.
Wow. Do you remember like what time you went to sleep that night? You were just working all
No,
day?
I didn't sleep. I just continuously, because I didn't know how to send an email then. I was so like dumb in technical stuff. So everything I had to do, I had to go on, because I heard from you that if you wanted to ask Anton everything, right? And he was Googling it, and then you figured it out. If he Googles and tell me, then why not I should do it? So it was in my mind. So I was Googling everything and doing it myself. And if I needed, like, because there is not much about editing images and finding images where you can find, I'm sure there should be now something like that, but back then it wasn't there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's good that you listened from the beginning, because I remember that story. I remember Anton being in Chiang Mai, and I was lucky. That was one of his first, I think I was student number 40 something. So he had time at the time, now he doesn't have time for everybody.
yeah.
But I would see him like once a week, and then I would ask him a question that I got stuck on. And normally it's one of those things where it's not something you do all the time. It's like, oh, how do you add this line of code somewhere? Or how do you, resize this? And he would just Google the answer, because it's not like he remembers, every single step on the top of his head, or things change, right? Like, like what is the dimension for the header for Facebook or something, right?
Yep.
So he would Google it, and then he'd be like, oh, it's this. And I would be watching him do it, and I would feel so stupid for wasting his time, but also wasting my time, waiting a week to get the answer to this question that I could have just found out myself in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying your whole podcast was so impactful on me. I remember everything that, it's highlighted in my mind that if I had any problem, so I was thinking like what Jonnhy did here. So yeah, so I was copying you in a sense, right? And when I showed next day, Clint was out of his, he was laughing like so hard that, are you crazy? And I said, you don't know how hungry I am.
That is amazing. I think that's a skill that's hard to teach, is that hunger to make it work and be willing to work your butt off.
Yep. And so that was the thing. And after few days, third days after starting my PLS, I had my first sale of like around $500.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Hey guys, real quick, I want to tell you more about that super cool luggage I mentioned in the beginning of the episode. It's HiPath 2-in-1 luggage. It is designed to be exactly the maximum size for carry-on luggage, which means you can travel the world carrying just these backpacks. And what's really cool is instead of having one giant bag that becomes a little bit useless once you get to your destination, it actually splits into two. It's perfect for digital nomads and people who want to travel like a boss. You get a normal backpack with a laptop sleeve, which is perfect for day trips and working, and a larger piece of luggage that you can just leave at home or in your hotel or your Airbnb when you are in your destination. So between the two bags, you get the maximum amount of luggage allowed by most airlines, and you don't have to check in bags. So check them out. Go to Amazon, type in HiPath, which is HYPATH, and you can use the coupon code JonnhyFD to get 10% off. Once again, go to Amazon.com, type in HiPath, HYPATH, and use the coupon code JonnhyFD to get 10% off. Check them out.
I was like, everybody was keep talking like the sound of cha-ching, and I was like, I wanna feel that feeling so like I wanted that so bad. So I was always like near to my ear. I try to listen. Yeah.
Do you remember where you were when you got that?
Yeah, definitely. I was coming from my work to my home, and on way back, my company gave me a slip to pick up your uniform from one of the stores. So I picked up and I was coming back home, and my phone rang. It didn't came straight away. My phone rang, and there was a lady. She was like, blah blah product is available. I said yes. She said, okay, how do I order? I said, go online and just place the order, and she did. So I knew it was coming, so I was like putting my phone to my ear to listen that sound. So that was the first order, and rest is history. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Did you celebrate that night?
Oh my god, you don't, because nobody does that in my whole, whoever I know. So my wife, as you know, she was very spectacle about it. So she was like, why are you not going to work properly? I was taking day offs sometimes because I need to get work done. On first day she said, okay, congratulations. Second day, like on the same day I got another order. She was like, okay, good. And now I was like, every time a order comes up, I will show like
Still now?
yeah, no, not now. Now it's like normal, but I remember a day like I was having like a very good day. People like don't talk about bad days. Like everybody has bad days. Like there is a order cancellation of $6,000 and it goes like down. But when I have good days, like people, my phone starts ringing, right? And one day it was like $6,000 order. Then next one was 2,000, and then 8,000. And my wife was standing next to me, and he was like, my heart is beating so fast.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So did she ever apologize for not believing in you or the system?
Yeah, she does. She does. Every time when now on retreat, she met so many people. So she was like, I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, but now she know that if I'm doing something, so I do with all of my heart. So now she believes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's laying by the pool right now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And so I think there's some lessons that we can learn from this is sometimes you need to just commit 100%.
Yes.
And even if it doesn't work the first time, you have to do whatever it takes to make it work.
Yeah, definitely. If second wouldn't work, I would start third one. Yeah, definitely. I was so like I was dreaming about it like crazy.
Did you really not know how to send an email when you started?
Yeah, definitely. The guy I was my best friend. If ever we had any technical problem, so we will go to him, ask him that. Like let's say we want to add a printer on our phone. We didn't know how to do it. We'll go to him and he will just do it. And we don't pay attention to it because...
So was he like your in-house Indian tech support?
Yeah, no, whatever we need. Like if we are having any type of problem, he's a problem solver, I'll say, from day one. So now I do everything myself. I never go up to him. It doesn't matter what. If it financial, like anything, I do it myself. But before, if any financial, I just call him like, this is comes up, what should we do? And he'll say like, I'll call you back. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So how did you actually find out how to send an email?
So after that, when I bought the course and all that, then I needed to send emails, right? So I Googled it, like how to make account on Gmail. And that's funny, my first Yahoo mail was created by him as well. So he created the mail so I can put it on my resume, so if somebody sent a email also. But back then I don't know why it was a big deal to learn all that. I think I never bothered to learn it. Yeah.
So would he like receive the email and then tell you had an email?
No. I tell you another funny story. Back then, I think there was iPhone 3 came in. So he's told me that there is an iPhone 3 comes in. But we was kids like. So he said, I want to buy this. You want to buy this? I said, okay. So, but for 4 years, we didn't even know that there is apps to play in. So it was
Wow.
just like calling somebody, taking pictures, and that's it.
So
Nothing else.
You didn't even know how to download an
No,
app.
nothing. And then after like 3-4 years, like one of my friends he was playing a video game, like games on the iPhone. There was a app. I think I forgot the name, but he was playing. I said, "How you download this?" So he showed me the app store. That there you have to make an account and this and that, and you can download whatever you want. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, so now, you are a successful online business owner.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Do you ever think back? Because that wasn't that long ago, right?
Yeah. No, it's 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
It must be night and day. Like,
It's totally night and day. What I felt like is it's your mindset that if there is something, there is a problem, you want to solve it. If you want to solve it, you will find a way. If you don't want to solve it, you don't bother, so you never learn. So that's the thing.
yeah, or worst, people use that as an excuse to stick where they are.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. If nothing happened to their life, so it's something that they are not doing right. If like other people, there is so much money in the world. The people who are making money, they are spending like so much time and effort in to earn it. I don't know where that mindset came from, but I think, yeah, that's what I think. Like if you want to get it something done, so you have to work for it. It doesn't happen like overnight.
I think that's the work ethic of the Indian culture.
Maybe, but I told like I'll say like after my success, I try to tell everybody. I tell them on their faces that what I sell, and try to tell them, do it, man, and you will be successful. Why are you dying like in hard work when you can do smart work? I had like mindset shift, so that's why I'm in this. But it's their mindset; they don't want to do it.